I'm gonna do a kickflip and heel flip tutorial today because I told somebody I would do a heel flip tutorial, and I had like an old kickflip tutorial, which was like when I very first learned them, and I wasn't super good at them, so I'm gonna redo that, but I'll do heel flip first. So yeah. So my foot placement is kind of really different because I'm not good at them. I didn't even learn them that long ago, but I usually have my foot like hanging pretty far off around the middle of the center of the board, and my back foot in this back little like corner in the back pocket sort of. Because, so watch the nose of the board. If I stomp on this back corner right here, it rocks up towards me, and so it coming up towards me. Let me see my phone now 1 second. So basically, the way it'll work is here and here, stepping here, I pop, and my heel's gonna catch better, and I'm just gonna go straight off. Let's see how many tries for a stationary one. First try. So as you see, it works really well. Let me do a couple moving, and I guess I'll move on to kick flips because I feel like there's not like a lot to explain with heel flips. They're super, I don't know, I guess easy to figure out. You can even like, if I just stomp on this back corner, it's gonna go. It's crazy, but you can see that it's coming this way. So let me do moving ones for you. How bad? That was bad, but like, I mean, you get it. Wait, two things I forgot about that I remembered is like in this attempt here, you're always gonna like just land on the board no matter what. I don't care if you're scared or what, just try and put both feet on the board. And another that really helped me, I don't remember who I heard it from, but they said treat it like an ollie. So of course with a kick flip, you have like that distinct flick where it's like whatever, like the little, but with a heel flip, treat it exactly like an ollie. Like literally, you're just gonna pop and kick straight out with your heel, but don't try and keep your foot on like an ollie. Like just go straight through the board. All right, that's it with heel flips. Let's get kick flips. All right, so kick flip foot position. So popping, so this little square on the tail, it's gonna delay your pop a little bit. So it's gonna come farther up, but going more in where your trucks lay, the closer you pop to your trucks, the faster your board's gonna pop. So like, it's like a more responsive and direct pop. All right, I'll slow it down so you can tell. So popping from way back here, you're the farthest away from your trucks. Popping from in here, your board's gonna hit the ground faster. So as you can see, this is slower. This is a lot more responsive. So that's one thing you can keep in mind if you want. Front foot is like here. For me, I usually have it farther over because it kind of helps with my balance. like I said, I'll show you that in a minute. But beginning, a lot of the time, people start over here just because flicking more off the edge will make the board flip faster. But flicking more like direct will get them going higher and like flipping a little slower and giving them like that kick flip, you know, that kick flip look, like that beautiful, you know, whatever. All right, let's get it from my foot placement stationary. This is what mine will look like. Sorta. Well, that was a really bad example. That was a bad kick flip, but whatever. And then from like having my foot, my heel farther off the board to get a faster flip, this is what it'll look like. I use my foot position for a reason. It's what I feel comfortable with, but there you go. Alright, so the thing I was talking about with balancing while doing moving kickflips, or really any trick, kickflips, heel flips, anything, is they said bend down like you're in a box. So if I'm rolling up and I'm setting up to do a trick, I'm gonna be like staying as tight as I can and over the board as I can. This is future me. I'm looking, I realize how dumb I look, but like if you just, like I was exaggerating it, but if you just think about it in your mind, it really does help keep you balanced on the board when you're setting up for a trick. Because if I try to do a kick flip and I'm like leaning too far back or forward, watch what happens. It's harder to jump out of that position and it's harder to keep the board with you. But you want to bend straight down into the board. Dang, shoe came inside. Also, another thing that's weird, since I started putting my foot farther in on my kick flips, I never break laces. Like, very rarely do I break a lace. Yeah, eventually over time they'll wear down, but I wear out up here. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but I usually wear out up here and I wear out my toe box. That's it. Usually doesn't even really reach the laces for a while. Like, laces last me a lot longer than they used to. I was breaking laces every session. That was really bad. 2 seconds. That rarely happens. You just landed over primo. Like, double flip to primo type. Extra surprise for y'all, if you stuck around to the end, some people have really bad ollies and they give you my ollie method, because if there's one thing I'm proud of in life, it's my ollies. So I don't care how much you think the board can do on its own, you have to let the board do it. It's not just gonna make itself do what it's supposed to do. So I might sound really dumb, but let me explain this. Okay, so a lot of people's ollies, they're sliding forward, and I mean, it'll let you ollie decent. I mean, you could go, I don't know, over a broomstick with that, with like a little fast ollie like that. But if you really want like those big ollies, like you see these people do ollies over like crazy stuff, you're gonna wanna, it's bringing your knees up. It's not jumping higher, it's not anything else. It's bringing your knees straight up as fast as you can. So that was a bad example. Wait. And ollie foot position, it's a myth. Doesn't matter where you do it, you have to figure out your own method. Everybody works a little different, but it's all in how fast you can bring your knees up So like jumping up like this is better than going kind of thing. Or like even just like a fast squat. Anything that's gonna get your mobility good for bringing your knees up. I've heard a lot of people say like, try and knee yourself in the face. So even just throwing out ones like that you don't land, just bring them up as high as you can. I don't know. And then another thing that's really helped me with getting better ollies, try them going really fast. Like, wait. Yeah. I don't know. It's just like a heck yeah. I don't know. Let me go grab something to ollie over. I'll be right back. Also, a little bit of that Andy Anderson magic I learned. If you face the other way, it makes it easier to bone out your ollies. So if you already got decent ollies, but you want like that ninja fancy look, I can't do them super good, but like if my body is looking this way, kind of thing. Let me land one. But like my bad, my phone ran out of storage. But basically what I was saying is if you stand on your board like you're gonna ollie, but face like you're rolling fakie, it helps me at least be able to kick the board out more. Wait, did I even do it? We're doing moving. Yeah. That's all there really is to it. It's just so basically, that's all I got to say about everything and anything else. So keep skating and I don't know, follow your dreams.